Chatbots have grown a lot in the past few years. People spend hours and hours talking to their new friends or lovers that they create on the app. These AI chatbots are great at mimicking the exact responses and emotions felt by humans. Several apps have been released which have the function of creating your loved ones. You can choose their appearance, what you want to call them, their voice, and even their gender. But that's not it. Robots with physical touch are also being created.
Leave me, please.
The most interesting thing about Samantha, in my opinion, is that I've tried to combine, but now I've tried to give it intelligence physiologically. So now she responds to how you interact physically with her.
Will this be the future of dating? Will robots take over and become partners with humans? We don't know what can happen in the future, but there are chances that in about 10 years from today, people will start dating robots and it will be a common thing at that time. In this video, we are talking about female AI robots that can take up dating with humans. But before we start, for everyone who's new to our channel, hello and welcome to Robot Future, where we fill you in on every thrilling discovery and mind-blowing insights in the world of robots, AIs, and future technology. So consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification for a ton of exciting robot content coming your way. Now without further ado, let's get into the video. By 2050, it will be a phenomenon that is completely normal for everybody. The relationship with robots can be much easier to handle than relationships with humans, as you don't have to face the messy emotions and bad fights that take place in relationships. There are surely several questions popping in your mind right now, the same as for me. There are so many ifs and buts and the possibilities are endless. I'm sure you're wondering about reproduction, about having a warm physical touch, feeling of intimacy, and a lot of more factors. Falling in love with AI, either a chatbot or the robot, is real love? This question is definitely bugging my mind right now. The creators and developers of AI bots will share their input on this case very soon. Right now, not much information is available. Machines have a bigger capacity to show emotions. They surely can be better listeners with a greater attention span. Robots can also be more empathetic towards the feelings of their human partner. If you're thinking about sexual intimacy, that has already been brought into the world of robots. Sex bots have been created and are being tested and seen in several labs. The only major missing aspect is appearance and emotions, which programmers are working on. Aren't our cell phones the building blocks for a great loving relationship? They already know our favorite music, shows we want to watch, who all our friends and family are, and our job objectives. If all that is known by your partner, your life could be easier, isn't it? Well, it surely will be easy, but there are chances that you'll lose the excitement of the feeling of getting to know each other, bonding, talking about silly stuff for hours, and just being there. Robots will be seen in the coming future, but right now relationships are taking place between AI bots and humans. People who are lonely or facing depression, anxiety, or heartbreak tend to install apps which allow you to create a friend. These apps are created in a way that the responses will be just perfect for the human. They will have emotions and empathy. Such conversations where humans are able to open up freely lead to a feeling of connection and bonding. In turn, people fall in love with the AI bots. Nowadays, you can speak to them and even video chat. All these aspects contribute to having a feeling of love between humans and bots. People spend a long time talking to their lover and feel a special relationship with them. Having a relationship with your chatbot is okay as long as you don't lose connection with the real world. People have also misused this and were found verbally abusing their AI bot girlfriends. You might think that they are just bots and won't suffer because of the same, but these conversations get stored in the AI data. Therefore, there are chances that bots further use the language with real humans during their conversations if something similar pops up. Chatbot abuse is upsetting in general, both for those who are affected by it and for those who perpetrate it. It's also becoming a more pressing ethical issue as human-bot interactions become more common. After all, almost everyone has used a virtual assistant at some point. On the one hand, individuals who express their darkest desires through chatbots risk having their worst behaviors reinforced, perhaps leading to destructive patterns in real-life relationships. On the other side, being able to communicate with or vent one's frustrations to an impersonal digital identity could be therapeutic. However, it's worth mentioning that chatbot abuse is frequently gendered. Although not always, it appears that men are more likely to create a digital girlfriend and then punish her with words and virtual aggression. Chatbot buddies could just be somewhere to unload emotions that are inappropriate for the rest of the world, similar to a secret Instagram or blog. However, for some, they may be more like breeding grounds, where abusers-to-be train for future savagery. Although humans do not need to be concerned about robots looking for revenge just yet, it is worth considering why mistreatment of robots is already so common. Chatbots give you a feeling that you have someone to text when you are in need. It is a great way to feel heard, but it's a temporary solution. Creating an AI girlfriend is not a major concern as long as everything is under control. However, the most concerning aspect is that users are developing harmful behaviors and expecting the same in a human connection. Another thing to consider is that the majority of the assaults are perpetrated by men against women or by AI that is gendered. This reflects their gender ideas, attitude, and real-world violence towards women. Such incidents where people are abusing their girlfriends cannot be neglected. It is something. The question of whether female chatbots or robots can take over dating still hasn't been answered. Yes, it can, but it's not the same as real human relationships. Let me tell you about an incident that took place in China. Jessie Chan just got out of a long relationship of about 6 years with her boyfriend and was feeling alone. That is when she decided to create a boyfriend online. She named him Will and spoke to him a lot. She even paid extra money to upgrade the AI to a romantic partner. They envisioned themselves traveling to a beach and becoming lost in a wilderness via text. They had virtual sex and created songs and poems together. In a short digital wedding ceremony, they exchanged rings. Might sound weird to some people, but it really happened with Jessie. Similarly, a boy named Zhang also created his girlfriend online. He called her Kimat and fell in love with her in 2 weeks. He did so out of boredom, but in turn got really attached to her. A 31-year-old man also created a girlfriend online, and now he says that she listens to him, makes him feel calm and collected, as well as takes care of him. This man's name is Zhao Kong, who was battling loneliness, as at the age of 31 we surely expect us to be with a loving partner. Using chatbots for dating has its own pros and cons. While some people use it for positive changes and feeling good, others just aren't using it correctly and are then feeling negatively. Reviews online for such apps like Replika are amazing. They actually have helped certain people turn their lives over and be better people. It has helped youngsters battle with anxiety and depression during the pandemic. Many people who live alone have started feeling like they can rely on someone for their emotional needs, and it has surely brought an amazing change. I personally don't think AI bots or robots can replace real relationships, but they can be a great short-term solution for recovery. No matter how smart the bot can be, the main thing which we crave in love relationships is the pureness of it, which can only be found in humans. Here's a list of some apps using which you can create an AI girlfriend. Laura. This is an already prepared AI chatbot. Here you can directly converse with Laura. My virtual manga girl. For the anime lovers, this girlfriend will be just perfect. My virtual girlfriend. This app is more like a game where you can simulate your character, chat and flirt with your girlfriend and spend time with her virtually. My Dream Girl. This app lets you customize your dream girl and have conversations with her. My Robot Girlfriend. This is a piece of interactive software in which you play a robot and have a romantic relationship with them. In this story, 2 lifelike robot girls assist you in asking your crush out. My Virtual Girl at Home. This simulator helps you experience your girlfriend at home, more like a live-in relationship but over chat on your phone. Technology has come to shocking paths. Having relationships with artificial intelligence is something I'm sure nobody expected. By 2050, we will surely see robots and humans dating and having long-term relationships.